Let's see.
As far as some of the, is there any ability to work with NCTD to get the east side of the tracks? If you can go back to the previous picture, if you don't mind. You can see on the east side of the tracks there that there's a gutter that has been cemented in, but that has been filled in, and there's no actual cement further south, but it has been filled in by the rocks have covered it up, causing a more significant flooding on the east side of the tracks all the way down to Leucadia Boulevard. And I guess one of the asks, it might not be a widening of the road or any of that, but since the equipment's already out there, to work with NCTD to have that re-cleared so that water flows freely from Leucadia Boulevard down to La Costa Avenue I haven't checked completely, but I know that initial, the Kentucky wind is a day or two of a Bobcat type tractor or whatever vehicle that it would take to clear out those rocks on the east side, to get that drainage on the east side, to minimize the piping required to go underneath the tracks.
That drainage structure is in the plans to be redesigned, and it's going to be designed for the 100-year flow. So
that one particular, but would that go all the way to La Costa or Leucadia Boulevard?
we're not going. We're starting at La Costa here,
Gotcha.
and then we'll clean up the outlet into the lagoon.
Correct. So I guess one of the things I'm asking is if we could request, as part of our request, the sidewalk, whatnot, since you have the equipment there to clear out, not actually pour, no cement, no extra cost, but there's already rocks there that have been filled in from the last time that there's been construction all the way to Leucadia Boulevard. So we have standing water that doesn't drain fluidly all the way to the Badajoz Lagoon. So we'd like to get that, just the equipment. It's basically what is my understanding. It's the equipment for a day or two, and then we would hopefully get our own public works to help back that up, if that makes sense. So.
Yeah, and it may be a coordination with the train or NCTD
Correct.
maintenance groups rather than, but your help would be infinitely appreciated.
We could facilitate the conversation.
Correct. Basically, yeah. So you guys' weight behind this would help us get that done sooner rather than later. Since you guys are in the working season and we're right around the corner from the flood season, it would be great.
We could facilitate the conversation and get back to this council.
Phenomenal. Thank you. And then the only other major question I had for this is, if we are going to do the work hours, if this is something that we choose to do, could we get the Saturday working hours to be shortened slightly on the early side of the that's typically a sleep-in time. There's a hotel across the way. There's a house just directly there that's the yard. You can see it. I know that's in the NCT corridor, but I'm sure your workers would appreciate that extra half an hour, and I know that the residents and one of the businesses that does make us money here in town would appreciate it too.
Yes, of course. We could accommodate that.